Hey guys, what's going on? It's T-Carp. Well, I want to discuss the obvious. I've taken a few days and really processed and thought and all that. And I want to talk about the Nashville shooting, the incident. The day it happened, had some buddies, because I'm a big gun guy, huge supporter of the Second Amendment, and I'm a Second Amendment absolutist. Had some questions for me, and one of the questions was, how do you stop this, and why does this keep happening in America? Here's my answer to that. It's going to keep happening in America because we are a free country. You can take all the guns. Let's pretend you take all the guns, and people are still going to stab each other. Let's say you take all the knives, take all the dangerous things away. Then you have a country like you do China, where the government is in control of everything and they can do anything to you. And that's not what America is made from, and that's not the ideals. That's not at our base and our heart. That's not our value system. Our value system is freedom. And with that comes an inherent trust that other people are going to respect you, and other people are not going to take advantage of those freedoms and hurt you. The problem is that's a risk. Freedom is a risky business. Now, I believe we in America have gotten soft, have become neutered, emotionally, spiritually, definitely spiritually, but just neutered overall as a society to think that we can, just go around and think that we're just safe, that we're just absolutely safe, no big deal, just to walk around and think that there's no harm going to come to us. That has never been the case in society ever. This is a blimp in time. This is an anomaly, where you can think you can just walk around and have no issues and be safe. My argument to you is you have got to take your personal safety seriously and in your own hands. I have a real big problem. I don't like pointing fingers and doing the blame game, but I'm going to put some blame. I'm going to put some blame on that Christian school for not having proper defense system set up. That person shot through the glass doors, walked right in, and did what they were supposed to do. Or not what they were supposed to do, but just did what they were going to do. Locked doors or not. There needs to be teachers or armed guards or whatnot having guns and being able to protect kids and being able to protect themselves. That has to be something we think about as a society. That has to be what happens with schools going forward, period. One of the reasons why I believe that is what stopped the murdering was a good guy with a gun, a good guy with an AR-15, a good guy with a rifle. So a lot of people will go into the we don't need guns or whatnot, and I just completely dismiss that argument. That's BS. You're never going to do that, and you don't want to do that. But so one thing that a lot of people that are pro Second Amendment are talking about is red flag gun laws, and that's a slippery slope. What you're doing is you're giving the power to someone else to subjectively, which means they just think that you're not fit or subjectively fit to own a gun, so they then can take your rights away. They can take your Second Amendment rights away with no due process. What that means is a red flag gun law becomes a Minority Report type of system. If you've ever seen that movie where it's pre-crime, you haven't done anything, but you're going to, you know, they think that you are. They deem you unfit to own a firearm. Now that sounds good for people that are mentally ill and all that, but what happens if that's used in a political stance? Let's say, like, you know, with the January 6ers. Let's say those people that thought that that Trump may or may not have won an election. Or what happens when that gets turned around? It's just such a slippery slope, and you really need to think about that. So, so my answer to you guys is, and I personally am a Christian. I'm a man of faith. I'm not the best Christian at all. I make mistakes every single day, and I pray and I work hard on it. I'm not going to preach to you guys there, but Christians need to wake up and understand that they're in a spiritual battle and they need to protect themselves. They need to stop being wusses. Christian men, you need to stand up and stop being a bunch of wusses. And I want to say another word, because that's what you are. You need to work on yourself physically. You need to work on yourself spiritually first, but physically, and then you need to learn how to protect yourself, your family, your wives, and your community. That's what you're called to do. And yeah, that's what you need to do. Anyway, but my thoughts, my prayers go out to the families, go out to the children that don't have moms or dads, to the kids to the moms and dads that don't have kids. Man, that's rough. I can't imagine. Bless y'all. But again, this is T-Carp signing out. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me I'm wrong. I do get in the comments, and I'll talk to you about it. If also follow me on Twitter. That is the best place to interact with me. But guys, this is T-Carp signing out. Y'all be good.